Hey guys, Dave from dadsRfunny here, coming to you from the end of Season 10 MADMA map. Almost the end of Season 10. This is the part of Episode 13 before we go through the teleporter into the real world. So we wanted to give you guys this end of season map since the most of the season was taking place in this environment. We really love this map, by the way. This has got to be one of my favorite MADMA maps, and we're going to have a link in here so you guys can get a download of this map for your own use. And also, in case you've forgotten, the reason we have no animals here is because we have moved them to the monolith. That we actually did that in Season 10, Episode 13. So they're there waiting for us to say goodbye. So that's kind of where we've frozen the map at. You could think of this around the beginning of Episode 13 of Season 10. And we've got the animals here. We really enjoyed this map. This is, again, one of our favorite maps. We used it for a season and a half. We've got, of course, the stronghold over here. And one of the things I want to talk about today, not only is obviously, the fact that you guys can download this map and those kinds of things, but we also want to talk about the future and timing of MADMA. As you guys know, we are in a mid-season break, and this one is going to take a little bit longer, I think, than some of the ones in the past. Usually they're anywhere from 2 to 3 to 5 weeks, and we're hoping by the end of June we can get all of this wrapped up and ready to show you guys Season 11. Right now we're waiting on a couple of critical things, though, which in particular are the sort of the fate of Minecraft 1.8. When is it going to come out? What features is it going to include? Also, we have a couple of ideas that we're kicking around. For example, using maybe ultra-modded survival as opposed to vanilla Minecraft. If we do that, we're not sure if we're going to be stuck with 1.64 vanilla as a basis to use the UMS mod pack, or if they're going to upgrade that mod pack to vanilla 1.74. As you guys know, all these mod packs are based on a vanilla core, and right now, ultra-modded survival, as well as all the FDB packs, are essentially at 1.64. There's one or two possibly that are very minimal that are above that. But in our case, we have some decisions to make. We'd like to sort of spice up the last couple of seasons of MADMA, maybe with a little bit of a mod pack flavor. I like ultra-modded survival. It's got more mobs. It's also got some other strange behaviors, which I won't get into now. I'll mention a couple things like weather. Those are very exciting and fun and dramatic. Also, there's, in addition to the mobs, there's a lot of the science packs that we need if we want to explore the map and perhaps make our way to Splice's lab. So the lab that the evil guy had, that Splice lived, and I guess continues to live in, those elements would really only be easily depictable properly, I think, and given justice, if we could do that in a way that would have some of the science packs as part of the mod and the show. So, for example, we go into Splice's lab. He's got computer craft terminals. He's got some machines running and some pipes and some things, and maybe, some crazy technical things that he's working on, and genetics, those kinds of things. And not all of those packs are available in each, or I should say, not all of those mods are available in each one of those packs, but several of them are. And in particular, in ultra-modded survival, they have Archimedes airships as well as Flan's planes, and I could see that being an eventual element in the show. And it is a multiplayer pack with the capability to use those in multiplayer. And obviously, you have to be careful. Number of people involved and lag and that kind of stuff. But we would really love to, for example, be in an airship floating toward, the original SAS village that was attacked by the Lax Jerk guys, as a hypothetical. So there's lots of cool things we could do in MADMA Season 11 that either have a little bit of mod pack flavor added to them, or even 1.8 Minecraft. Certainly there's going to be a lot of new things there as well. They're going to update the way villagers are operating. They're going to be changing the way enchanting works a little bit. They're also going to be adding some new blocks, like different kinds of I don't want to call them bedrock types, but, granite, that kind of thing. So, that's kind of it from a map standpoint. You could tell that again, one of the things that we have to do is decide when we proceed with MADMA. Now that we've got a nice cutoff and we're back in the real world, we can take our real world map and that little island, we can insert that into any map we want. And we have, thought a lot about how to do that. And right now, the jury is still is not out yet, I guess you could say, on which one of those choices is going to be the best. So again, we've talked about 1.8 vanilla. We've talked about ultra modded survival for 1.64 or potentially 1.7, but I do think that's going to be a while. And you know what? Am I lost? Is that possible? Could that be? Let's see. This is not Ben's Hill. We call this Ben's Hill. Aha. I'm going to go back this way. The other thing I wanted to mention is that if you'll recall in episode 13, at the very end, the rocket ship that Ben disarms is, of course, blown up later by Mary. But the rocket ship that Ben disarms is a rocket ship. Whoa, hold on. Oh, I'm glad I'm in creative mode. Boy, this is not good. Good time to leave this mothership. The rocket ship that Ben disarms in episode 13, he jumps out of right at the end of the episode. Originally, he was not going to jump out. He was going to be in the rocket ship and land and greet us, so that we were going to sort of say goodbye to the digital Ben and then conveniently, timing-wise, say hello to the actual real Ben. But Ben, good neighbor Ben, our Ben, has decided to join the Air Force. So we're very proud of that decision. Very excited for him, but obviously that means he has a limited capability in terms of the fact that we're not going to be able to see him very much compared to the frequency that we do now. He comes over a lot, part of the show. We do a lot of filming. And so with Ben gone, we really need to turn our attention towards the real world and getting Sasquatch back to her real family. And then Mary, of course, and Dad eventually finding their way home and having some adventures on the way. So that's kind of our pencil sketch of what we want to do with MADMA. Now, that may change. We may come up with a grand idea. Who knows? But again, we want to emphasize the fact that, originally we were going to have Ben actually stay in the rocket ship. But since real life has intervened, and we were kind of aware that this might happen, we have been working our way toward the end of season 10 in such a way that we could either have him stay in the ship or not, depending on whether or not his plans led him away from his hometown and us, and that way we could kind of cover our bases both ways. So we weren't really sure all the way up until the very end which way that was going to go, and so we built the rocket ship and had been in the airbase, and then at the last moment when we were filming episode 10, or I should say episode 13 of season 10, we built the rocket ship and then had him make his fateful decision, the character Ben, based on real life Ben, his plans for the future. So we want to sort of wrap up this video by just congratulating Ben for being a fantastic part of the channel and really adding some great flavor, I think, as far as character-wise to the show. And again, we'll probably see cameos and flashbacks from Ben. That's typically how TV series go when they have a beloved character. I could just see him now walking away saying, "Remember what I said, guys? You've got a job to do." But in any event, we won't be seeing as much of Ben probably in the next few weeks. That's going to taper off as he ships out. And then the other thing I wanted to mention, in addition to MADMA, as we tour the season 10 map, is that we probably are going to have time. We hope for at least a partial and perhaps a full season 4 of Tech It Out. So don't worry about not seeing more Ben. You'll have at least, we hope, a partial or perhaps complete season of Tech It Out, and that is going to be a lot of fun. As well as he's going to be participating to some extent in the Feed the Beast, of course, until he leaves. So that's it for now from the Dads Are Funny world. This is Season 10, Episode 13, right before we teleport out. We're going to make this map, again, available for download for you guys, and you'll see a link, and you'll be able to grab that and install that and run it on pretty much any Minecraft 1.7 MADMA, any Minecraft 1.7 version, and you'll be able to generate the rest of the chunks beyond the stronghold and some of the areas that we visited. I really, really love this map. This was about a 1.5 season map, and we really, really enjoyed it. So I want you guys to leave comments about what you think we should do for MADMA Season 11 and Season 12, if there is one, and talk to us about ideas and suggestions about mod packs, or maybe not using mod packs, or other ideas, or maybe individual mods. If you have not seen Ultra Modded Survival, it is really, really a great match for us as far as what we want to do with the show. So I have not found a better mod pack, I think, yet. I'm a little concerned about stability. That's one of the things that we're looking at now. So again, give us suggestions. Maybe watch some of the old episodes and think about how those episodes played out versus what you would like to see happen in the future. Okay. So, thanks for watching, guys, and wow, look at this. It's like a convention. Oh, check that out. I love that cave. I'm glad we got to end here. This is a great area. All right, thanks, guys, for watching. Appreciate it. Download the map. Say congratulations to Good Neighbor Ben. Watch Season 11. I think that's it. Bye.